Welcome back to Only Friends.
Welcome back. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, just making sure. I was cleaning in here today and unplugged some stuff.
Ooh, dangerous.
I know.
The mic is plugged into where the headphones go. It's just all over the place. We are back in our studio. Thank God.
In the motherfucking studio.
Normally being apart isn't horrible to podcast. It's obviously a different vibe, but it's usually okay.
Yeah.
I just had such an issue uploading this fucking podcast to Patreon, and it took over a day, but I figured it out. I know the problem.
You figured it out?
I figured it out.
Oh my God, what is it?
I feel I don't feel dumb. It's just like I feel like people who know computers and cameras
I mean, I would have
and
no
editing
idea.
would turn their nose up at me. It's actually, okay, so when Mike and I edited the first episode of Good Influences, our other podcast drops every Tuesday.
It's out right now. You can listen to it.
Yes, our new episode is out right now. He did some sort of change in my editing where it was in 4K. So like I would export it in 4K so it was in the best.
Oh, so when you were exporting it.
Exporting. Because I was like, okay, my clips are 1080, and then I was like, maybe Aaron's are 4K because I don't know if you're using this camera, because this one records in 4K sometimes, and all your clips are in 1080. So I was like, well, what the fuck? Like the podcast was literally 35 gigs, and normally I want to say it's maybe 10.
Oh my God.
But sometimes it has been 30 before, and it doesn't take that long to upload. So I was like very confused, and then I was exporting one of my videos, and normally those are maybe 1 gig, maybe 2.
Yeah.
And it was like 13 or 15. And I was like, hold on. Something got fucked up in the matrix. And it was just that. And so I changed it back. And because I was trying to upload our podcast to YouTube the day before.
Yeah.
And I had left my charger here. Remember that? That was on Tuesday, I guess.
Yes.
Or Wednesday. And so it was taking forever, and I was like, oh, my battery's getting low. Let me grab my charger. And Nolan was gone, like working on stuff with somebody. So there was no charger in the house, and it died while it was uploading. And I was like,
God.
fuck. So then I plugged it back in at at night sometime. And it didn't even give me a time. It was uploading 1% every 20 minutes. And I was like, is this even going to be up by the time it's supposed to come out? And then that's when I figured it out. So I exported it in 1080 and then uploaded it to YouTube. And it took 2 hours. It was just such a whole thing. I'm just very happy I figured it out.
Well, you figured it out. And now we don't have to deal with it again.
Yeah. Let's hope.
I'll have to tell Lucy.
Yeah, it's not your fault. You're not your fault.
She was like, I'll reach out to the team, see if there's anything going on. Send all this troubleshooting information.
I know. Well, actually that helped because I was like, oh, maybe I did. I think it was that. And then I skimmed that website and I was like, I don't really know. And then when I uploaded or exported mine,
perfect.
I remembered the website and I was like, did I upload in 4K? Why would we ever need to be in 4K? Never.
I literally couldn't even tell you what 4K is.
No.
So that's like 3D?
I think so. I think it's 4D where you can feel the movements.
Ooh.
And water sprays you.
Yeah, no, I would never know. You're like, TJ.
Yeah, no, I have no fucking idea. I think it matters if maybe it's on a bigger screen. It's not going to pixelate it or anything.
Got it.
But I don't really know. I know it's a really good quality to have, but I don't think it matters on YouTube. I don't think you can see a difference.
Well, the issue's sorted, which means that today's episode will be up on Patreon. That's right, 2 days early.
Knock on wood.
And we do have a Patreon for those who don't know, where we post bonus podcast episodes, some bonus content otherwise, and it's just a fun little space. So if you want to become a part of our Patreon community, you can do that at patreon.com/onlyfriends.
Yeah. And if you're new, sorry, it went up so late. I'm not sorry because it was so early, but I do feel bad because usually it's up way earlier.
Yeah. So
I was like, fuck, I feel bad.
Well, we can just blame it on Mike, honestly.
Honestly, yeah. I think we should blame everything on Mike in our lives. Anything that goes wrong with this podcast, the other podcast, blame it on Mike.
Mike's fault.
Yeah, it was.
T.
Yeah, so I felt dumb.
Okay, Paris is snoring in my lap. She's just like, oh, how dare you laugh.
Oh.
Hi, honey.
She's really snoring. I moved my
ankle
or my foot. It made a snoring noise.
That was it.
I feel like it was.
Lay back down.
That's okay.
Come back down here.
Well, how was your COVID recovery?
I think it's still going, but I'm about to drag myself to the ER. I'm just riddled with health anxiety.
Oh no.
Because with COVID, we were fine, very mild, totally fine. But I'm just paranoid about the blood clots, the pulmonary embolism factor of it all. And we're like,
not any of the hard stuff
going
or
on
should I
like
not go there?
2 weeks. Well, also that, but like I haven't read like the thing with the blood clots and pulmonary embolisms is I saw TikToks while I had
There's
COVID.
so many TikToks about that.
So now I'm like, oh, cool. Only thing I'm thinking about.
Yeah, of course.
However, I was supposed to be back, so I didn't bring my new pack of birth control. So I'm now currently off birth control.
Yeah.
So my body is like all out of whack.
Oh.
Like every day it's a new thing. Like I have a headache or like my body feels like jittery. Like it's like my
God.
hormones are being like sucked out of me.
Oh, I didn't realize stopping it would cause reactions like that.
It's just
You're not
like-
going to go back on it, right?
I don't want to.
Yeah. Because I think it was the last podcast, maybe the one before that.
Yeah.
We were talking about it.
I really don't want to, but we'll see. And then also I started yesterday, I tried a new thing that my doctor gave me like 2 months ago, but we'd been traveling and everything about it was like, careful with this. Like it could cause like severe diarrhea. So I wanted to be like settled.
Yeah.
Finally was settled, took it. Within 45 minutes, it literally was like I drank a whole bottle of magnesium citrate, like sitting on the toilet.
Oh my God.
Couldn't move. And my problem with the laxatives that my doctor has been prescribing to me is that when I take them, like Miralax and other stuff, it gives me what I thought were palpitations, but it's really called like tricardia or something.
Tachycardia.
Tachycardia, yeah.
Yeah.
Where like my heart's just like constantly beating. So when I would take like Miralax and that kind of stuff, this happened last year. I even got a heart study done because I was like, how come every time I take these, like I get that? And so she was like, well, let's check your heart. But so yesterday I took a new one. I never got that because it happened right away, but now I have it today.
Oh, of course.
Hence why I'm wearing my Apple Watch, because she was like,
I was going to say,
track it and like, let me know your like heart shit.
Yeah.
And so I was like,
Your heart shit.
okay. But so today I'm very weird. I feel very weird.
I am very weird today.
And I'm like, is it because I have a pulmonary embolism?
No,
or is it because I took this medication yesterday? Or is it because I'm coming off my birth control? But also
it's
like
probably a mix.
Oh, no,
Your
I
heart's
know.
going pitta-patta
Yeah.
because of the magnesium probably. It's like,
well, it's not magnesium, but yeah.
Similar.
Yeah.
What is it? Does it
It's
have-
a medication called Linzess.
haven't heard of her.
And you're supposed to take it every day. And
Did you poop a lot?
Carly, I was pissing out of my butthole.
Were you like happy about it though? Because it was coming out?
It was kind of like bittersweet because I was like, in the moment, I'm like, okay, cool. I'm cleaned out now.
Yeah.
But realistically, I can't take this every day. So I know that this
yeah.
isn't a medication that's going to work for me.
Right.
Which sucks.
You're supposed to take
because-
it every day
Yes.
until a certain point or just
No, every day for your
through
life.
life.
Yeah.
Well, maybe after a couple of days it fixes itself or
Well,
something.
that's like the number one side effect.
Oh.
And also like, what, I'm just not supposed to leave?
Nope. Can't leave your house. Welcome to quarantine part 2.
Yeah. And then I was like researching and it was like, if you have like, it said severe diarrhea, which like, I don't think that I had severe diarrhea. I definitely don't even think it cleared me all the way out. But
Wow.
I was like, and now today that I have like the heart stuff going
Pitta-patta.
on, I'm like, okay, well, same thing that's happening with all the other ones.
Yeah.
I think I need like an in-between. I need like a level down. Something
Yeah.
that's just going to make me have like a normal bowel movement.
Can you take a different dose of it or is it just
No,
a
it's a
pill?
pill, yeah.
So annoying.
It's funny too, because I remember when I got it a few months ago, I had talked about it on my YouTube channel and a few comments were like, oh, I took that and then it put me through hell. And so like
no.
that kind of deterred me also from
Yeah.
like taking it for so long.
course.
But then yesterday I was like, I have a day at home. Let's do it. And then I was like, holy shit.
Literal holy shit.
Yeah. But now I know that this is probably so bad and like absolutely do not take my advice if anyone is having stomach problems. But normally in order to like clear me out, I have to drink a bottle of magnesium citrate, which is, if you do not know, so disgusting. Like it's just like sour, gross. It's ugh. And it probably takes me like at least an hour to get through a whole bottle
Yeah.
minimum. So now I know. And it
Pop
also
that
takes
pill.
like hours to kick in, like up
And
to
this
6
was
hours.
quick?
45 minutes.
Damn.
I started just feeling that like bubble gut.
Yeah.
And then I was like,
Ew,
what?
I hate it. So can you take it just randomly if you just need to poop and you haven't in a while?
I feel like
Does
you
that help?
probably shouldn't.
Oh,
Like I just,
it's meant for long
assuming-
term.
Yeah. I don't think it's like a,
Yeah, you
I
need an
know.
in between.
But I can ask her.
Yeah. Because maybe it won't hurt, and then it'll help you if you're like in pain from not pooping or something.
I know. Just the talks.
Yeah.
And then today I scheduled all my doctor's appointments. To getting my anal checkup right before we go to fucking Italy. Like the day. And then I was like, what if they find something and then like we're on our honeymoon and then I'm like,
I have anal problems.
Yeah.
Is that the thing that the balloon?
The balloon, yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's so even my dermatologist, I called to schedule my yearly dermatologist appointment. I cannot go until October.
Yeah. Everything is booked out the ass.
She was like, yep, she's booking through October now. And I was like, well, sorry, it's July.
You're like, is there any way I can do it?
Yeah.
Is there an app I can scan my body?
I feel like I may just call back in like a week. And because I feel like with the yearly exam, it's like less dire than if to say I were to have an actual issue.
Yeah.
So maybe I could just be like, oh, my rosacea's flaring up. Also, like, I need a skin check.
You're like, I have huge growths.
Yeah.
Can I please come in?
I don't know. They went away. And then I scheduled my dentist appointment, which usually they're literally like, yep, come tomorrow.
Yeah.
A month.
Damn.
Dr. Poon is booked solid.
Dr. Poon.
To be fair, he goes on like these yearly trips. This is my dentist to help people in, I believe, third world countries, and by people like children.
He'll go. What a good person.
He'll go for like 2 weeks in the summer every year.
Oh,
he's just so the sweetest, and he like does it all for free.
Oh, I love him.
Takes care of all their dentistry needs.
I love him.
Yeah, you really should go to him.
I know, I need to. My wisdom teeth are fully growing in.
Oh, mine are too. You should definitely go then.
I know, I just can't.
Why? I'll take you. I'll hold your hand.
It's not even like a fear. I just don't want. I don't know why. It's like I'm a kid
It'll
again.
take
I'm like
30 minutes. I'm gonna schedule you an appointment. I'm gonna pretend I'm your mom and call.
You're just gonna take me there one day.
Celia, it's me, Erin.
I think it's because I'm afraid I'm gonna have to get them taken out, and that scares me.
Yeah.
I actually really like the dentist.
Yeah.
I haven't gone in forever, but I don't mind it. But I don't want to get surgery because I've never had it. Well, but I'll do it if I have to. I guess I'm just so like
we
it
can
doesn't
get some
hurt.
content out of it, you know.
That's true. Carly after dentist.
Yeah. Especially like now. But the thing is, think about if you do have to get them out and you wait like years.
Yeah.
That surgery gets tougher and tougher the older you get. Like the recovery is worse.
I guess.
So like you might as well just nip it in the bud.
I know. I'm just confused because when I got braces, they made room for my wisdom teeth, apparently.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's fine. I guess that's what I have to find out. But yeah, when I floss, I have to floss all the way back there. And it's like,
oh yeah,
you got to like really brush.
Is it all
floss. 4? Yeah. I mean, they're not like out, but I can feel them like coming out a little bit.
Yeah. My 2 top ones are fully grown out.
Oh, so yours are just good.
It's like I have 2 extra teeth. Yeah. Well, I also have a retainer that I like wear every day. And when I got my Invisalign, when one of them started growing in, they built the Invisalign to connect to that wisdom tooth.
That's really nice.
But like, I don't know really what it does, but yeah.
Wisdom teeth?
Fine. My wisdom teeth are fine.
Why do we have them if everyone has to get them removed?
Because they make you smarter. Wisdom.
Yeah. I don't know.
Let's go. It'll be fun. I'll add you to our appointment.
I just go with you and TJ. Family appointment.
My husband and our child. She is a new patient.
I'll just tell them I'm 12.
Yeah, they'd probably believe it.
I have a little like colored bib.
You're gonna love them. They're so great.
Yeah, I know. I do like going to the dentist. It has been so long now. I'm like, fuck.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, when I hadn't gone to the dentist in 10 years.
Yeah,
and everything was fine. I didn't have a single cavity. Nothing.
I don't think. I'm not even afraid of that. I feel like I don't have anything either. So
you'll be okay.
Fingers crossed.
The only thing that sucks is that going to the dentist is expensive.
Is it? I don't even know.
Especially if you have to get x-rays for your wisdom teeth.
Oh, yeah. I guess I just won't go then. You talked me out of it.
No, it'll probably be like a few $100.
Oh, okay. That's not too bad.
I think like a cleaning. Dental insurance is a scam, by the way.
Totally. That's why I don't have it anymore.
Yeah.
I had it. I didn't even use it ever.
Yeah. I paid $25 a month and then like but your cleanings are like $80. So it like doesn't make sense.
Yeah. So if you're paying that every single month, but you don't ever go except twice a month or twice a year.
Yeah.
It's like, I might as well just pay that instead of every month. Yeah.
But then I guess it makes sense for like if you have to get your wisdom teeth out, but I don't even know if that's like that's covered by dental insurance.
Right. Yeah. No, all insurance is literally a scam.
Yeah.
Like some pet insurances. Pet insurance really confuses me.
Yeah.
Because some people, I was talking to Danny, I forget her like new last Cimarelli basically, because I was posting about Buttercup and she was like, do you have pet insurance? I was like, no, but I actually looked it up, and if I got all her teeth out with insurance, it wouldn't have covered it because it's technically a pre-existing.
No, totally.
Yeah, and she was like, well, the one I have covers everything, like completely everything.
But how much are you paying for it every month?
I don't know what she said. $200 a month.
Yeah,
which is a lot for a pet.
We had pet insurance for Whitey, and I think it was when she like ate through the fucking bag, and then she had to get like X-rays and stuff.
Yeah,
but it would like none of that was covered.
Really? Mm-hmm. That's so crazy because that's not a pre-existing thing. Even it's just an accident where you would need it. So I'm like, okay, if my cat ran out and got hit by a car and I took it in, would that be covered or no? Because it was the car, not the cat, causing the problem. Yeah, no, everything's a scam. I hate it.
But oh my god, so exciting! We're gonna get Carly to the dentist.
Yeah, we talked about my eye problem one time, and then I went to the eye doctor. Maybe the conversations on the podcast will keep me accountable.
Yeah. I'm going to just call and schedule you an appointment.
No.
And then be like, Carly, I have a fun thing that we're going to do today.
That's actually really funny. That's what they do to kids.
I bring you to Dr. Poon.
But you
don't even need insurance. I don't even need to give them your insurance card, so I could literally do it.
You would tell me we're going to Six Flags like a kid, and I'm actually so excited.
Baby, we're going to Hurricane Harbor. You're like, I didn't know it was in Burbank.
Yeah, I'm like, we're at the dentist. Oh, God.
That would be really
Thankfully,
funny.
I'm not like scared of it. There are some people who can't go because they're like, have a huge fear. I don't know.
Oh, it'll be fun.
Yeah, it'll be so fun.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do it.
All right. Actually, that might help me.
I feel like I schedule like a lot of your appointments for just regular things. And this will just be like a normal everyday thing. I'll be like, oh, we're going to an event.
An event?
What do
I need to wear?
I make like Rebecca send a fake flyer for an event.
But I really want to go.
Yeah. Surprise! It's the dentist.
Okay, so we're going to an event. What should I wear?
You can just wear like what you normally wear.
Okay. Where is it at in town?
It's in Burbank.
Uh-huh.
It's at like a studio there. They just like rented out a space to have it there.
Are we gonna vlog there, or is it more of a chill?
Yeah, we definitely can. I think it would be good. We could have it for just like some content, even if it's just a few minutes.
Okay. What time?
Noon.
Okay. Well, I might be a little bit late because I have some stuff to do. I'm sure there's like a window of time we can go to the event, right?
Yeah, it's between.
Or is it 12
noon.
sharp?
Well, it's like by appointment.
Oh,
yeah, they have to schedule the time for us to come because it's like so many influencers are going.
Okay. Well, if so many influencers are going, I don't want to go.
When I called her, she was like, we have an appointment at 2 or 3. And then I was like 2. So maybe the 3 o'clock appointment's still open. I could grab that for you this afternoon.
Okay. Yeah. Just do that. How about we just tell them both?
Oh, no, because you have therapy on Thursdays.
Yeah.
That actually wouldn't work anymore.
Are we being for real now? Or are you making that up now?
No, I'm being serious.
You're going Thursday?
Yeah, but in a month.
Oh.
Thursday in a month.
Well, I can take it off if I have to a month in advance.
Yeah. I have to go to the dentist. I'm sorry.
Erin scheduled it for me. I know it's a weird dynamic.
Well, anyway, now that we've got on this tangent.
Oh, God.
What did you do while I was gone?
What did I do?
Last time? Oh, you were just in Vegas.
Yeah, I was having a blast in Vegas, slot machines and all.
Oh, did you go to the casinos?
Not really. We went. So my parents live in Vegas, so I was there to hang out at my parents' house, and they live right by Red Rocks, so we went there.
Is that a casino?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a pretty big casino.
I'm like the only
minutes.
Red Rocks I know is in Colorado.
No,
like
I know. I thought that.
I was like, wait, what?
No, I literally was like, is it here? Is the venue here? Because it's also so pretty. We played bingo, which is so fun. I actually love playing bingo.
Me too.
Because you don't have to do anything.
Bingo is the best.
But how embarrassing is it if you win? You have to yell bingo. It's so embarrassing. Not that I've won. Didn't win.
When we used to go camping, they had candy bar bingo. So when I was a kid, it was so fun because you would
like
win
little sheets.
Yeah, everyone had to bring a candy bar to play, and then the winner would win like a pot of candy.
Oh, that's a good idea for kids.
Yeah, and it was like 100 people would play.
Damn.
So lots of candy bars.
Yeah.
But that's where my love grew for bingo.
It is very fun. And especially, have you played in a...
No, I really want to go.
Do we have...
Probably. I'm sure there's like a bingo center somewhere around here.
Or I guess it was a casino, but I guess it doesn't have to be at a casino.
Yeah, they just... In my town, they literally had like a bingo hall.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm thinking too. Because Omaha was kind of the same way. But it's so fun. You get a little... It's not an iPad, but it's similar, and it props up, and it just does it
weird.
Yeah, it does everything for you. So you have like 50 cards or whatever.
Wait, you don't have like the little stamps?
You can, but to me, that's pointless. Some people do it, and I'm like,
oh my God, but that is like the fun of it.
Maybe. I don't really know. Like, even my
parents,
but it's also a social thing. Like, my parents go with their friends all the time, so you can't really talk if you're, and honestly, you cannot hear what the fuck they're saying. And I told my dad, I was like, if I didn't have this computer, I wouldn't know what I was doing. They say so many different things, so many different prices, winnings. You can't, I don't know. I mean,
oh my God,
the letter and number are on a screen, so you know that.
How many people were there, would you say?
Maybe like 30.
Oh,
it's like a huge hall, and it wasn't full at all.
Got it.
Yeah. But they play, like, the first round, you play with a ton of casinos across America. So they're all starting at the same time. So it's, even if it's a huge number, like maybe it's $50,000 to win, maybe 10 people will win, and it's split up between those people.
Okay. I hate that, I think.
Well, that's only the first game.
Okay. I hate that you're playing with other people, because then I'm like, maybe those other people don't even exist.
Oh, like maybe they're faking it? Oh, that's so funny. I didn't even think of that.
I'm like, old school or no school?
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. But then when it's just the room, you still have to split it with people in the room that win. So if
Got it.
Yeah. So my dad ended up winning.
Do you have to pay to play?
Yeah, it's like $50.
Okay.
But you probably make it back if, some people won multiple times. I'm like, how?
And in like the Vegas spirit, do they just give you free drinks the whole time? Or
you get 2 free drinks.
Oh my God.
So, I mean,
gotta go.
Yeah, it's so fun.
That's
I love playing bingo.
basically like the cost of a drink in Vegas.
No,
anyway.
literally, it basically pays for it.
Yeah.
Just getting free drinks.
Okay.
It's
Honestly,
really fun.
Loving that.
Yeah, and my dad won the last round, but so many people won, he only got $18. No! I know, it was sad. My mom won $1,000 once, they said. So that's pretty cool. But
wow.
Yeah. One of the winnings was like $250,000, but that's...
Was that with the whole country?
Yeah.
The scam.
Yeah, the scam of the cent. Everything's a scam.
So
bingo, insurance.
So fucking scammy.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to play bingo. I love bingo.
It's so much fun.
I love the cards. Did you have like more than one board?
You mean like bingo cards?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, so basically when you go, they give you a receipt and it has a number you log in with. So that's your playing number.
That is so weird.
Yeah. And I think there's like 50 cards, but on the screen, it only brings up like
50.
Yeah. But
okay. Well, that's why it's automated.
Yeah, of course. That's why, because I was like, how
Could
the
you
fuck?
imagine?
No, I know. I'd be like,
yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's
impossible.
So many.
Yeah. But on the screen, it only pulls up like 8 of your closest you are to winning. So you're not looking at all of them. It's just putting the closest ones at the front.
So it's basically like you're paying like $1 a card to play.
Yeah, pretty much. It might not be 50. I might be way off. It might be 25. It might be like 70. I don't
Got
really
it.
know.
Okay.
That's
Well, that like tracks.
Yeah.
I feel like when I did the candy bar thing, I think it was like per candy bar, you get a card.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that does make sense.
They do that in Vegas, right?
Yeah, you can bring a candy bar.
Here, do you want this Hershey's bar? Can I get
Like,
admission?
bitch, give me $50. I don't want your Hershey bar.
God, I'm like so mortified by my nails.
Oh yeah, what's going on over there?
Well, I've had them on for like a month.
Yeah.
We got fucking stuck.
Did one of the colors just peel off?
Oh, I was peeling it. There's also like a piece of like lettuce underneath it, just stuck. So I'm
Time
getting
for
them
a new
fixed
set
tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Thank God. But I was.
It's also so funny, security. So do you ever get anything taken out of your suitcase and they like test it?
At the airport?
At the airport, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I brought my microphone because I was like just prepared in case I got COVID and had to stay there. I had my microphone and everything. And it was the round ball one and they took it out and like tested it. And I don't get that. Do they think that there's something in it maybe?
I don't know. Every time we go to the airport with Paris though, I have to carry her through.
Yeah.
So I don't go through the scanner. Oh. And they always test my hands, but I have no idea what they're testing for. And then the last time, I've never gotten stopped. The last time, whatever they test for, I came back positive.
Oh my God, what was it?
So this is when I don't know.
They didn't tell you?
They were like, oh, you tested positive for like the whatever. And I'm like, okay, I don't know what that means. And this is when we were going to New York. And TJ, Carly knows, most of you know, he's the get to the airport 3 hours early kind of guy.
Oh yeah.
But this time, because our flight was at 6 a.m. and it took like 20 minutes to get there, we were only really there like an hour and a half early.
Okay.
And because we travel with the dog, you have to go to the line.
Yeah.
to get like a tag for the dog. It's so fucking annoying.
Like the checked bag line.
Yes. Yeah. It just like makes no sense. It could not be more annoying because like we don't have to check bags, but they're like, okay, you have to get a tag for the dog.
Yeah.
Even though like they already know she's coming on the flight.
Yeah.
So we're like, okay, whatever. The longest line.
Oh no.
And we have like Sky Priority. He's like diamond medallion.
Yeah.
We waited for probably like 40 minutes. And
oh my God, he's panicking.
And I'm like, we're good.
I mean, yeah.
We are good.
We know
we have clear. You have TSA pre-check.
Yeah.
Like it's going to be fine. So then we go through clear. There's no line.
Good.
Get through security. But then I test positive for the thing on my hands.
What? Did you have to go somewhere or they just told you and Mary?
Well, I had the option to go to like a private room. But I was like, no, I don't need to go to a private room. Like you're patting me down.
Yeah.
But I had to wait like 10 minutes for them to get like their head of security, whoever who can do it. Also a female. Like they had to wait for a female because she literally was like touching my vagina.
Like in your crevices?
They have to like truly search you. And it was a whole thing. So then we have like, while that's happening, they're like, okay, we're boarding.
Oh God.
But I'm like, oh, it's great. Like we're through security. Our gate's right there.
That's how I would think.
Ideal. We just get there and then walk around.
That's the ideal airport.
Yeah, but he's like, never again.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I have to sit down for a while.
I tested positive.
That's crazy. I would have been like, what is this?
It was like very early.
Yeah, we could Google it.
And I was like, I need to do it. But the amount of times I've done that, probably like 20 times.
Yeah.
At least.
Huh. What could it be? I mean, obviously
Anthrax.
it's either like, drugs or like explosive material that's on your hand. But what?
Totally. And then the last time when we were coming back from Boston, both of our bags got taken away.
Oh, yeah. No, it's so weird. I've had them do that to my laptop. Like, what do you think is on here? I don't get it.
I know.
I mean, I get it. It's an airport.
Always electronics.
Yeah.
The thing that really grinds my gears about airports is that none of the security is the same. Every airport has their own security, whether it's like, put your shoes on the thing, don't put your shoes on the thing.
Yeah.
Take your laptop out. Oh, you don't need to do it.
I know.
And then if you, God forbid, do what you know, then you get berated.
Yeah.
They're like, don't you fucking put that
I know,
laptop
they're so
by
scary.
itself.
They're so scary.
Just have one set of rules. Like they're the same machines. I don't get it.
I know.
And like, I just feel like that would make their lives easier.
If everyone was just the same.
Yeah. A universal system for airports.
Justice for airports. Security.
Yeah. And like to make their lives easier.
Yeah. And ours.
Yeah.
So we would know exactly what to do.
Totally. But like, ultimately, I'm fine with fucking up, but they get annoyed.
I know.
So it's like, just make one system.
I know.
Oh, it's so annoying.
Luckily, if you fly a certain airline, it's usually the same.
Yeah.
Oh, or are you saying it? Do you usually fly Delta, but it's different airports?
At the airports.
Oh,
it's
weird.
like, I really have no idea why.
I know. Just their systems, I guess.
Yeah. Like one time I got yelled at for putting my shoes in a bin.
How? That's like protocol.
I know. But they're like, no, put it on the roll.
I get maybe they just see it all day and they're like, another one did it. But
Yeah.
it's like, what do you expect us to do?
I know.
That's what we've been trained.
It's like, I can't even imagine people who don't like travel a lot. Scary. I'd never travel again.
No, I'd be so scared. I remember I was in line. I don't know where I was. I think it was LAX, and two people in front of me didn't speak English. And I felt so bad because they were like yelling at them basically.
No.
And I tried to be like, I don't think they speak English.
Yeah.
But I just felt bad. They were two older ladies.
Ugh, that's always the worst. There was an old lady when I was there and they were like,
just slow.
Just could not hear anything.
Oh.
And the guy was like trying to tell her to go through the machine that I would go through with the dog where you don't like
it's not this
go through
thing.
the thing. Yeah. No idea what was going on.
Oh, sad.
It was really sad.
Yeah. Like, hurry it up, lady.
Airports are scary.
Airports are horrifying.
Speaking of, our flight to New Orleans got canceled.
Ours?
They just got rid of the flight and then put us on the next one. So now I'm panicking and I feel like we should go the day before.
Okay.
Because that night is when All American Rejects performs. And that's like, honestly, the only people
What time would our flight get in
4
now?
4 p.m., which just like makes me nervous with like how things have been going
Yeah.
in terms of travel. Because it's like, if it gets delayed at all,
Yeah.
even though it's the first flight of the day it's at like 10 a.m.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because it's like, if it's delayed 2 hours.
Yeah.
And you're with me, so we don't know.
True, I know. But so then I went to look to see, because originally the flight was at like 8 something and we get in at 2, which like, I'm good with that.
Yeah, yeah.
A 2 p.m. arrival. And
What time did the thing start? emo night stuff?
Like 9.
I feel like we'll be okay.
I know, but what if anything happens?
I know.
I'd be devastated. Yeah.
I mean,
it's All American Rejects. I think they've announced, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, they have. They have on sale. Fuck, I forget. It's like the 2 people I want to see.
They've announced all the artists.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure. Let me look really quick because I feel like you'll be like, oh, I want to go.
Yeah. Was it like Mayday or something?
No, I don't think they're performing at this one, shockingly.
Yeah, they performed 1,000 times.
Or maybe they are. That's the only song I want to hear. Like, it still is so good. I guess I could just like, this is really hard for me to do and to hold.
Yeah.
To have and to hold.
I'd have to see if I could get the hotel room a day early too.
Yeah. I feel like they could definitely do it. How did you book it?
It's on their website.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, then definitely.
Yeah.
They're way more like lenient. But even if you booked through like hotels.com, you can always extend.
Oh, you can. Okay. I wasn't sure if it would get booked out or something, but it's before emo night, so it's not like it'll be
All American Rejects. Okay.
From first to last.
Okay.
Evanescence. What are you gonna say?
Is it 303? I don't know. Because like the last night is when like Bring Me the Horizon and like all the like scary bands are playing.
Yeah.
And the first night is when like our vibe is playing. I think it's either State Champs or 303.
If it's State Champs,
we gotta go.
That would make sense why you were like, I think you'd want to see them.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did you know Fifi Dobson's going?
No.
My queen.
Is she performing?
Yeah.
Oh my God, cool.
If you're ready to be my...
I don't really know her music, honestly.
A queen.
Oh, wait, yeah. So should we change it to the day before?
Maybe, yeah. I wanted to talk to you about this.
I have to leave on Nolan's birthday now.
Oh, T.
But that's okay.
Well, to be fair, you thought you were doing that anyway.
I know. But then I got it in my head. I was like, oh, we can like go to dinner.
Okay. Well, we'll
reconnect. We'll circle back.
We will circle back.
Send me an email.
This is like really going to bother me if I don't figure it out. Who the fuck it is?
Just ask
I
TJ.
feel like it's State Champs. Hey, baby. Babe. Can you come here?
Just kidding, TJ.
Yeah. Who's performing the first night of emo night with All American Rejects?
State Champs.
Oh, it is. Oh, okay.
Pink Shift. I don't really. But State Champs, I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we'll be flying in the day before. Wait, they just got rid of the flight?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So then I was like, oh, I wonder if they have it on Thursday. Or I was like, I wonder what the flights are like on Thursday. Yeah. And so then I looked and that flight had been erased from Thursday also. So I think they just can't like...
Well, we can leave later on Thursday.
Maybe they don't have enough... thing that sucks about that is that the later in the day flights are all fucking connections.
Oh, God.
So the 10 a.m. flight on Thursday is literally the only direct flight. And it's like, I don't want to be there.
I know. Like, what are we going to
day.
do? I mean, we'll just find something to do.
Eat our weight in beignets.
Yeah.
For 5 days.
Crawfish.
Yeah. Ew.
No, I don't like fish at all.
I don't like crawfish.
Crawdaddies. It'll be fine. It'll be fun. We'll have a whole nother day to like film. Because sometimes it's like hard to film those.
That's true.
Just because it's like, I just want to hang out.
I guess I'm just like nervous about being in New Orleans for that long.
Well, I don't
just because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go on a bender.
Can we fly a different airline?
Yeah.
Why don't we look at other airlines?
I will.
I didn't even think of that.
TJ's flying Southwest. I'm just like, oh, that makes me nervous because
Southwest is risky flying with people
and a dog.
I just flew Southwest and it's like lawless.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously it was Vegas. It wasn't anything, but flying longer. How long is the flight to New Orleans?
Like 4 hours.
Okay. It's not too bad, but
I think it's normally like 3.5.
Yeah. Also, I was telling Aaron this, but there was a man behind me literally breaking up with somebody on the phone. It was so entertaining, obviously.
Yeah.
And
what happened? Like, how did it end?
I don't really know because they started talking on the intercom, so I couldn't hear him as well. And I wanted to be like, shut up. I'm trying to hear this man break up with somebody on the phone. And then as soon as we landed, he picked it right back up, but he was talking to his friend about her, I guess. I don't know what happened, but it was
this
just man? Probably in his late 30s.
Oh.
Yeah. And he was acting very calm. It was one of those things where he's like, no. He's like, I know what's going on, but I just think it'd be better if we're done. Like I saw with my own eyes. He said that sentence. And I told you this, but then he asked to get picked up at the airport still. And then I just heard him go, So I work my tail off for this whole family and I have to Uber from the airport. And I wanted to be like, what happened? I wish I was sitting next to him. I would have gotten all the tea.
Yeah.
I would have been like,
absolutely.
are you okay?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Oh, definitely would have asked.
I love drama. That's not me.
Vegas flights home are always the best.
I mean, I assume everyone's hungover.
oh, like what?
Going
Remember when
through
I
it.
sat next to Justin Bobby?
Oh my God, yes. How could I forget?
Was reading his texts.
Anything juicy?
He was like talking to like a girl, but because he was just like dead on the window seat, and I'm like, your phone is pointed directly at me, sir, and I know who you are. But it's like I feel like you're always gonna have a story
Totally.
on a Vegas flight.
Yeah, there was an ex-Lakers player.
Ooh, I don't know anyone.
I don't know.
How did you know?
Because I'm a huge Lakers fan.
No, I like
The guy next to me was like, "Did you see?" I want to say his name was
like
Lottie.
Shaquille O'Neal.
No. It was someone I've never heard before.
Yeah.
Lottie something.
I have no
And
idea.
I typed it into Google, but I was laughing, so I was like, "This is probably not at all how it's
Yeah.
spelled, or like what his last name really was." But yeah, so that was a thing.
Oh, I didn't even see you brought a Diet Coke
I
in.
brought my diet.
We
my
still have to
DC.
try the fucking
Yeah.
stuff.
I almost did it while you were gone because I was like, it's been too long. Like, it's not even relevant anymore. But then I was like,
The
oh,
betrayal.
wait. I know. I didn't do it. I just had the thought. I didn't give in to my thoughts. I also was like a big Red Sox fan this weekend with my dad.
We could. Were you watching the game?
Yeah, because they played the Yankees. So that was fun.
Got it.
Have you heard Jeter Downs? He he's like been a part of the Red Sox, but he's like
Yeah.
finally playing. And he's only 23 years old. He was named after Derek Jeter. And somehow he got to be on play for MLB, and he's so good. And he's 23, so young.
I hate that his name is Jeter.
I know, but I think it's such a cute story.
Yeah, good for him. Honestly,
Okay, sarcasm.
good for him, loser.
But he basically won their game. So
That is so crazy that like there is a person named after Derek Jeter who's old enough
yeah,
to play
I was
in the
thinking that
MLB.
too. I was like,
like not even like a 19
generations.
year old like he's 23. Like
Yeah.
you're like post college.
Yeah.
Like you're old enough and we're old enough to experience that.
I know. Did I ever
That's
tell
wild.
you I did a essay on Derek Jeter to like spite my dad when I was younger? Yeah.
Oh my God, did that create some tension in the house?
Yeah. I mean, I think he thought it was funny, but I was like, I decided to do mine on Derek Jeter.
What did
And
you
then I became
say?
obsessed with Derek Jeter.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
I think we had to do a paper on a celebrity or something. So I picked Derek
You
Jeter of
chose
all people.
Derek Jeter. That is so fucking funny.
Yeah. But anyway.
I've heard that the MLB, they are like all of the guys who play out of all of the sports. I saw this on Dumois. They are by far the worst and like all cheat on their wives.
Oh, I could. Yeah.
The
I could see
MLB.
that. I could see that.
It's so terrible.
I assume all sports, honestly.
I mean,
But
yeah.
I do love when they're on the field and they talk to each other like the other teams. I'm always like, oh, cute.
I know. Well, it's because like speaking from experience, when I played softball, I would play summer softball, and then sometimes we would play people like summer softball, not via my school. Like it was like all towns.
Okay.
Like you're basically like recruited to a team. Like you have to go try out. So then when we would play in high school, some of the girls I would play with would be on opposing teams.
Oh, so that's fun.
So it was kind of like that.
like,
and
oh,
like,
hey.
especially in the MLB, like everyone's getting traded like every other
yeah, and everyone
day,
knows
so,
each other,
yeah.
I'm sure. And I'm sure it's like, oh, whoa.
Probably went
that's
to
this
college
person.
together.
Yeah.
So cute.
So interesting. They get paid so much fucking money just to play
know.
sports. I mean, that's all sports, but
I don't want to get into it. But yeah, it's crazy. Men get paid a lot to
Do
play
women not?
sports. No.
no, they don't get paid anything.
Yeah, they
They have to pay to play.
pay to play.
Imagine they just didn't get paid.
I mean, compared to men,
Is it really? I mean, I guess women's sports aren't as popular,
yeah.
which sucks, but I don't really think about that.
I'm a feminist, so
Yeah, I can tell right now. Jesus Christ.
so
I'm kidding.
I know
The biggest feminist I know.
the gender gap. The pay wage gender gap. Okay, we literally haven't spoken about a single thing
Yeah, no.
yet.
It's okay. We have a lot of catching up to do.
I wanted to say this is a little life hack that I learned.
Okay.
I have, from what I remember, I might have when I was younger. I've never read a book on an airplane before,
Uh-huh.
and I did.
How was it? What's the hack?
Reading.
It goes by really fast.
My flight was 5 hours and 45 minutes, and I read every single second of the flight.
Isn't it amazing?
And it felt like no time.
Yeah, it has to be an interesting book, though, obviously. You have to be really in it. Otherwise, it's like, ugh.
I know. I was having that conversation with TJ. I was like, you got to know it's a good book.
Yeah.
Like,
what
you
book
gotta
were you reading?
It was the, oh my God.
The one on the table out there?
Yeah, the Alice Network.
Oh, so you did take it home.
I did.
Ooh, sneaky.
She told me I could.
It's
She's
TJ's
like,
mom's
take
book.
it home. And I was like, oh my God, thank you.
It's worth reading, you think?
I
turner?
really like it.
Okay.
I'm like, as I was reading it though, I was like, I don't know if Carly would. Like, I feel like it can be like slow.
That's
like
okay.
getting into it. No, but with
Getting
your
into
like,
it slow?
yeah, with your
Yeah,
like,
that's a lot for
you
me.
gotta,
yeah.
what did you say? You read like 20 pages and then you're like, I'm in or out?
20 to 50
Okay.
if I'm on the fence. But
I feel
sometimes
like
by that point, though, even if it's slow, if I like the characters, I'll keep reading it.
Okay, yeah.
So
It is, oh my God, I didn't even finish it. I read for 5 hours and 45 minutes.
damn.
It is so fucking long.
How long- how
I
many
think I'm on
pages?
page like 300.
Oh, yeah, it's a long book. Well,
And
at least you're like
There's
in
still
it.
like this much left. It's so goddamn long. But then I haven't picked it up since, which
Yeah.
is like, God, I think I got like readed out for reading for like almost 6 hours.
Yeah. It's funny because I read to Vegas and back, but the flight's like 40 minutes.
yeah.
So it didn't feel like anything. Either.
That is such a, I love a Vegas flight.
It's so easy.
You can just like, Vegas flights, I normally fly Southwest.
Yeah.
So, and they don't have Wi-Fi or like
They do.
It's like,
it's like free texting
that's what it is. Yeah.
or something.
So I'll turn on the free texting and then that's the time where I just delete pictures in my phone.
But yeah.
Like screenshots and that kind of thing. And then you're there.
yeah, it's amazing.
Well, that's it for today, guys.
yeah, it's been a long episode.
We can get into this day in history.
Okay, perfect.
We have Dance Moms premiered.
Ooh.
Did you ever watch that?
I did not.
I watched like episodes here and there, but I was not like a Dance Mom's head by any means.
Yeah, it seems like a good background show.
Yeah.
Let me guess the year.
Oh.
Actually, I don't know if I'd even be close. Were we in school? Any type of
Yes.
school? 2009?
No.
Earlier?
No.
2013?
No.
14?
No.
12?
We weren't in
Oh,
school.
yeah. I just thought that. 11. 2011.
Yeah.
That's where JoJo Siwa originated, right? I'm pretty sure.
No idea.
I'm like pretty positive.
Oh, the drama.
Yeah.
No wonder.
Yeah. Yeah.
That lady
Yelled
went to
at her.
jail, right?
Which one?
Abby?
I don't
Is that her
know.
name?
Are you talking about the lady in the wheelchair?
Yeah.
I think so, but I feel like I also have seen TikToks of her rolling around town. So I
Well,
don't
I
really
think
know.
she's like out of jail.
Yeah, I
But I'm
think she
pretty
did
sure
go to
went
jail. I truly don't know anything about
Okay,
that. I don't know
we
why
can
she went
move
to
on.
jail.
I don't
Okay.
either.
Okay.
Legally Blonde, just like an iconic
Love.
masterpiece.
Love that movie.
Came out in 2001 today.
That's the perfect year for it to come out. Like early 2000s.
So
come
great.
on.
Like it's 20 years. That means it's 20 years old. It's like 22 years old.
Oh yeah, I
21
feel like I
years
remember
old.
Reese Witherspoon
20 years
celebrating it last year. I feel like she had a whole thing.
Crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I would too.
This one, I haven't thought about this movie probably since it came out, but I just remember it being like every single person was talking about it.
Okay.
Inception.
Oh yeah. Oh
Remember?
my god.
I feel
saw
like that
in
like
theaters.
changed the movie industry. Like I don't know what it was about that
No,
movie,
yeah.
but like
Some Mandela
there
effect
was
happened.
a shift.
Yeah.
There was a shift and
Did you see
Inception
it?
did it. Oh yeah.
I remember it being really good. I remember being so confused, obviously.
Oh, I
was
loved
like,
Inception.
wait.
Maybe that's when I can like rewatch because I couldn't not tell you the plot.
No,
of it.
I don't remember it at all.
I think I saw it probably like 5 times in theaters.
Oh wow.
Not
my
actually,
God.
but like I saw the movie a lot
Brittany Broski with Elvis.
because it was one of those things where back in that day, you like see it in the movie and then it doesn't come out forever
Yeah.
until like it's on DVD.
Months.
Like, there wasn't like
6
streaming
months.
services.
Yeah.
Like it just you had to wait.
Yep.
And then I remember it would come out and then you'd like watch it with all your groups of friends.
It would come out and then it would come out in the dollar theater.
What's a dollar theater?
What? You didn't have a dollar theater? No. Oh my God. A dollar theater is a theater. You basically pay $1. Maybe it fluctuates a little bit, but they're usually movies that have been out for a while that aren't really in theater yet, but also aren't released yet. So you could go watch.
That is so Midwest.
Like, yeah. And I don't know if they have them. I'm sure they have them other places, but I
Yeah.
don't know if they have them in California, but
I have
haven't
never
thought about
heard of
that in so long. Yeah, it was a very cute place to go to see a
That's
cheap
fun.
movie. I think sometimes they would play old movies too that weren't
like Dirty
Indian.
Dancing.
Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah.
Love that. Oh my God, that's so cute.
Yeah, comment on this if you have a dollar theater and let me know where you live, your address, latitude and longitude.
Someone's literally going to be like, I grew up in Ashland, Massachusetts, and I went to the Dollar Theater all the time. No, to get to the movie theaters, it was like a thing. I had to drive like 20 minutes.
Oh, wow. They probably didn't then.
Yeah. And then God is a Woman.
God is a Woman. 2018.
Yeah.
I know my Ari, even though I totally guessed.
What a song.
Yeah, it was actually meant for Camila Cabello. There's like a version that she did of it. So Ariana didn't write it, which
she doesn't write most of her music, I would assume, right?
I think she like co-writes and stuff, but obviously a lot of big artists like that get handed songs. Yeah. But that seems like such an Ariana song.
Swift, you know?
No one can be Taylor Swift. Is that what you said?
I said they can't all be Taylor Swift.
No, and that's why I appreciate Taylor so much.
Yeah.
She writes everything basically by herself. Maybe with
not
another
according
person.
to that man. That loser man.
Oh, the Gorillaz guy.
Yeah. He who must not be named.
You know what was weird? Did we talk about this when he came out on Coachella? And I was like, is this like a jab? Because he said Billie writes her songs and Taylor doesn't or something. I know.
I forgot about that he came out with her.
Yeah, I kind of put that together. But I don't know.
That's what we like to call industry tea.
And
something
shade.
We'll never know.
I know, literally. Well, yeah, probably not.
I feel like if I were to hang out with her and I was drunk enough, I'd ask.
I hope that day comes.
Yeah.
Maybe our event this week that is at noon.
So
she'll be there.
She's also at Dr. Poop's office. Okay, and for birthdays, we have Harrison Ford.
Wow. Happy birthday, Harrison. How old is he?
Harrison Ford is old as shit. He's 80. He's 80 years old today.
That makes sense, I guess.
I know, but it's so crazy. Like thinking that George Bush is younger than him.
That's true.
Like, what do you mean? Like that shook me. Just because he's always been like this like iconic, like handsome man.
Yeah.
And, I mean, he's handsome for an 80-year-old.
Yeah.
But like it's just wild watching.
I guess I just don't really like
age.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Tom Kenny.
Tom Kenny.
Yeah.
Do I know this person?
You do.
I probably don't
personally.
I do?
Actually,
I was like, wait.
No, actually, you didn't meet him.
Oh, Tom Kenny. Let me see. Actor and comedian. Oh, did he play SpongeBob?
Yeah. Did you meet him? I don't remember.
I didn't, no.
I know you weren't in the car, but I feel like he's been around a few times.
I don't think I've ever been around him.
Yeah. He is the voice of SpongeBob SquarePants.
Cute.
He is 60 years old today, which two monumentous birthdays, an 80-year-old and a 60-year-old.
Yeah, wow.
And then we have Ken Jeong, who Stan. Absolutely
How old
Stan.
is he?
He's 53 years old.
Okay, that makes sense.
A youngin'.
That's pretty much what I would think.
A whippersnapper.
Yeah, literally so young. Younger than us.
To think that he is a doctor and an actor.
It sounds fake. Doesn't sound real. Did you watch Community?
The dream. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was the best.
Community. So good. Okay, well that's all for this day in history. Now we can get straight into the news. And first and foremost, I feel as though we were literally talking about this last episode, how we're just dying for the new season of the Kardashians to come out. They announced today. I will say I wish it were coming out next month.
I know.
We have to wait until the end of September. So like 2 months from now.
Yeah.
September 22nd is the new air date. Did you watch the trailer?
Yeah.
It looked a little meh to me.
I was like at the airport, so I guess I wasn't really super focused on it. I was just like, wait, what is this? I didn't realize it was a trailer at first. But I'm glad Pete's in it.
I know.
They showed Pete at the end, and I was like, oh, good. Yeah.
But everything else was just kind of like surface level. Courtney was like, I'm picking out my wedding dress.
Yeah.
Then Kendall was like, this is birth control because Kylie had a baby.
Yeah, I guess there wasn't any big drama moments.
Yeah. And they tried to make it with Kim a little bit.
Yeah, but it's not going to be.
I don't know. She said like her whole thing. And then I was like, okay, but what?
Yeah. I feel like it's just going to be whatever. Yeah. I mean, obviously we'll watch because it's them. I think September's a good, I feel like I would expect them to say February or something. So I'm glad it's September.
Oh yeah.
I think it's a lot.
This is what we were saying. Remember we were like, they'll just constantly be recording and release it like quarterly.
Yeah. And maybe they're not done filming. So maybe some drama will happen and then they'll put in that season.
Oh, I doubt they're done filming.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the next big news of the day. Jen Shah pleads guilty in fraud case. Did you know this?
I saw a little bit of it, but I didn't look it up.
Oh,
so I don't know
baby.
what this means.
Okay, well, she was supposed to go to court next week for, I believe, her sentencing.
Right. That's so funny. I think last week I was like, wasn't Jen Shaw supposed to be in court? And then it said, the next week or whatever.
Yeah. I'll read you the article. It says, Jen Shaw is no longer, she changed her
plea.
I don't know, because I think is that what it is? She changed her.
I pleaded not guilty. I pleaded guilty.
Okay. Yeah. She changed her plea saying she no longer claims total innocence in her fraud case because she just changed course and took a plea deal. According to new legal docs obtained by TMZ, the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City Star filed a change of plea notice Monday with the court. Jen just went before a judge and pled guilty to one count of conspiracy to commit wire fraud and connection with telemarketing. And as part of her plea deal, federal prosecutors dropped one count of conspiracy to commit money laundering. The plea deal comes a week before Jen's trial was set to begin, and it calls for a sentence of up to 14 years behind bars.
Up to 14, okay.
And for Jen to pay back over $9 million to her alleged victims and forfeit another $6 million.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So wait, 9 and then 6 million. Mm-hmm. So this bitch has to pay $15 million. Does she have that money even?
Not. She's got... She rents a fucking home. Like, she absolutely doesn't.
What? But yeah, I know that. But it's like she has so many.
I know.
Her lifestyle is so rich. I feel like
they'll take like her assets. She's gonna have nothing.
Fuck. Well, that'll be entertaining TV. At least.
I know. It says, wait, there's an update. It says her attorney said Miss Shaw is a good woman who crossed a line. She accepts full responsibility for her actions and deeply apologizes to all who have been harmed. Miss Shaw is also sorry for disappointing her husband, children, family, friends, and supporters. Damn. Jen pled guilty because she wants to pay her debt to society and put this ordeal behind her and her family. It is just so sick to me that the whole season she's just like,
yes, I didn't do it. Like, I'm not guilty, you guys.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's disgusting. Oh, how embarrassing.
And then some people release some transcripts. So the judge said, Miss Shaw, what did you do? And then she said, wire fraud, offering services with little to no value. We used interstate telephones and emails. I knew many of the purchasers were over the age of 55. I'm so sorry. And then the judge said, what is the reason they bought? And she said, misrepresentations regarding the value of the product or service of which it had little to none. And the judge said, did you know it was wrong and illegal? And she said, yes, Your Honor. She did exactly what they said she did. In the whole season, she went around berating every single person who doubted her. And you know what is so fucking interesting is the fact that Meredith Marks was the ringleader of being
yeah,
Jen, but now they're friends again. And she posted on her Instagram story because she posted a picture with Jen Shaw the other day to promote her fucking pajamas or whatever. And so many people were like, huh? And then she posted on her story, she said, in case you didn't know, let me get the quote.
God.
Oh no, I deleted the note.
Oh no, is it recently deleted? I think there's a recently deleted section.
Oh my God. Yep. No, the whole note just erased. Wait, what?
Is it on your computer or did it delete?
Potty boy. Here we go. Okay. She said, she posted a text on her Instagram story because so many people were like, wait, why are you friends with her? And she said, in case you weren't aware, I live in the United States of America.
Okay.
In the US, one has a right to a trial and is presumed innocent until proven guilty.
Well, she's guilty.
This was days ago.
Oh God.
So it's okay, so Jen just didn't tell you that she was pleading guilty.
Well, maybe they're not friends again.
I know. But it's how embarrassing. If
that's so bad because she probably finally convinced her that she was innocent or something. And now she just had to plead guilty.
Yeah.
Oh. So how long do you think she's going to go to jail for?
I don't know.
Is there any theories out there?
I haven't looked too far into it, but
watch, it's 6 months and then
I know. She'll probably go to a fancy jail.
That's annoying. She should.
However, I feel her crime was a lot worse than Teresa, who went to a fancy jail.
What did Teresa do again?
I think tax evasion or something
whatever.
like that. Yeah. But she didn't know.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Even Erica, it's like, wasn't her that did it. Well, as far as we know.
Yeah.
But like the accusations are Tom.
Totally.
Whew.
Yeah, like Jen Shah is like,
She's bad.
she's the leader in charge.
Or I wonder if they filmed. No, didn't they stop filming? I thought they were filming in March and we were like, oh, hell yeah, the trial. But then the trial got moved and we were upset. So this probably won't even be on the newest season. Unless they reconfigure.
I bet they'll bring cameras.
I hope so. They got to be real up to date with it, I would think.
I'm just like so curious what happened behind the scenes. Stuart must have like
Yeah.
really done her dirty.
Yeah.
As he should.
Because I saw something where usually you do plead guilty because for some reason, because if you
can get a better
innocent,
plea.
yeah, if you're innocent, if you say you're innocent and you're not, the trial or the jail time's way crazier, or the punishment's crazier or something like that.
Also think if you like take a plea, but I wonder if that means she's going to trial or she's just taking a plea from the court. Because I think if you take a plea, you don't have to do a trial.
I think it's that the trial is like in a couple months, in November or something.
Oh, what?
I'm pretty sure that's what I saw.
It got pushed to November?
I think. Because it was like trending on Twitter and I was like, why is Jen Shah? And I clicked it and I knew you were going to talk about it. But I saw something about trial in November.
Let's see.
Unless.
She's still trending.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, she is. And it all went downhill. That's the hashtag? What?
That's the hashtag?
Yeah.
It all went downhill.
Oh, God. Yeah, I guess I don't know.
Well, I guess we'll see.
Someone tweeted, oh, it's do you follow the Don Gunvalson account? It's like a
no
fake account. It's really funny.
Yeah.
But he tweeted, so can Jen Shah still go to BravoCon? Yeah. Jen Shah caused all that mess last year just to plead guilty. Truly.
Oh my God.
Oh, I gotta go through these later. These are really funny.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can find the new date. God. What an idiot.
Truly.
Well, whatever.
Jen Shah spending her last few days of freedom filming for Real Housewives. I don't know.
How come they're all just criminals?
It's truly so crazy. Wait.
Oh, Erin, also I looked up the hand testing at the airport.
Oh.
It says to test them for traces of explosives. This is an expansion from simply swapping luggage and other items.
Oh my
Or swabbing,
God.
not swapping.
Paris, you have explosive?
Like, what did you touch?
I was just holding the dog.
Positive for
I
explosives.
know.
Oh, man.
I wonder. Oh my God, that is so crazy. We should have gone to the trial.
I know.
The like court
I know.
hearing or whatever it's called.
How fun would that be? Like, there she is. Imagine being there when she said guilty. Woo!
I know. Wait.
Obviously, her lawyers know what they're doing, and they told her to do that. She didn't do it out of the kindness of her own heart.
No, definitely not. Because I feel like if she was found guilty, it's like she'd probably have to go to jail for like 30 years or something.
Yeah.
As opposed to like,
Because I think that
which like doesn't make sense. Either way, she's guilty.
Yeah.
Like, how does that work? I don't get the
maybe because you're
judicial
lying.
system.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You're under oath and you lie.
Like what?
I don't know.
But it's like since she already lied under oath multiple times.
We need to ask Kim K. I don't know.
Yeah, we gotta get Kim on the pod.
Yeah, just we're
Kim,
not even
how does it work?
Not even to interview her, but to get answers about all
Yeah.
these lawyer questions.
Oh yeah, I don't care about her. I just,
No, we
can
already
you
know
just,
everything.
Like, tell me.
What's Jen Shah? What's her deal?
This is really interesting. I gotta like read it up on it later. But,
Yeah.
I mean, absolutely fuck Jen Shah. I think it's so disgusting. As I was saying, like when the season was airing, like
Yeah.
what a piece of shit
I know.
human. Those poor people.
And it's preying on the older people. It's like, come on. And
Sick. You have to be sick to do
she's sick
that.
in the head. I think when you just have money and you're just on a power trip and don't give a fuck about other people, it's so
Yeah.
easy to pull shit like that off.
It's also just like it makes me feel so sad because I just like can't believe that her husband had no idea.
Yeah, that's really sad.
Like how
Are
do
we
you,
sure he doesn't know?
I don't know. It's just like,
I mean, I feel like maybe behind closed doors, she was like, look, this is bad. Yeah. I could see her maybe confessing. True. Unless if she kept that from him, that's fucking insane.
I know. But for like, if I found out TJ was doing that, I'd be like, you're on your own.
Yeah.
I'm not standing by your ass.
Okay, Erica. The pretty mess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Emo Night's wire frauding people. Emo Night wire frauded All American Rejects. And Seosin.
Oh, then I'd be like, that's fine. At least it wasn't old people.
Oh, yeah. Well, they're kind of old now.
Yeah, but like, you know, if it was like a criminal thing, like if I found out that he was doing what Jen Shaw was doing, God. I'd be like...
No, that has to be the most shocking thing about being married to someone who gets caught doing something like that, because half the people probably have no fucking idea, because why would they ever want to tell their wives or husbands while it's happening?
It's also just like very telling, I feel like, in both of their situations, like Erica and, well, in all three of their... Teresa, Erica, and Jen is that they just like do not have strong relationships with their partner. Because if it's like you don't know those things about your significant other, like, what are you doing?
But some people, if it's business, they can hide that really well. True. And they can act totally normal because you don't know what goes on at work, you know?
Yeah, but like I don't know if like Teresa's also just a dumbass. So
yeah, I guess I don't really know that situation.
Yeah, it was like her husband. It's kind of like a situation. Well, no, there's a lot of times where TJ just is like, sign this, and then I do it. So.
Yeah, that's a thing. It's like if he was doing shady shit, you had no idea, then you're fucked.
I know,
which is crazy. Not that he would do that, but these rich, these rich people
I'm
out
still
here.
skeptical about Erica. Teresa, I know. She's just dumb. So like, I see how it happened, but like,
you're skeptical about Erica still. Yeah, I don't know.
I just think that she's like letting on. Like I don't think that she had involvement.
I don't either.
But I don't think that she I think she just didn't ask questions she didn't want the answers.
That's how I feel. Yeah. I think she didn't know either, and she was getting her whole career funded by this man. Yeah. So why the fuck would you ask questions?
Exactly.
And he's a huge lawyer, so it'd be kind of normal for him to be super loaded. But yeah, these housewives.
How does it happen?
I don't know.
But I mean, I guess it just happens because that's what happens with rich people.
Well, yeah, and then you're on TV and then you're like, fuck. Yeah. Now it's broadcasted to the world.
But it's like, if you're doing that stuff, like Jen Shaw, why on earth
are you on TV?
Like, you're the one who's doing it. Why would you ever?
Because you don't think you're gonna get caught.
I know, but it's like, oh my God, how do you even risk that? You're becoming a public figure. Like, that's crazy.
I mean,
the amount of like narcissism and like total like dissociation from like the real world like has to be the reason why she's just like, I'll do it.
Well, now I'm thinking, who else is doing something that hasn't come out or nobody knows about? Kyle?
No.
Somebody like that though, you know?
Yeah.
Someone we watch all the time.
I know. But it has to be like, the thing about all of them is they're all kind of like villainesses. You know, like Teresa's like the loudmouth, the crazy one. Right. Jen Shaw, the same thing.
Yeah.
Erica. Like,
that's true. There are connections there.
It's just, so you just got to pick a person from each one and then be like, it's going to happen.
I wonder who the next one's going to be.
I know. Hopefully we find out soon. Well, I hope that Jen Shaw rots in jail.
Rots in hell.
Rot in hell, Jax. And then that was it for all my news.
Okay. Well, I did want to tell you that I started Below Deck, Sailing Out season 2.
Okay.
And Nolan's obsessed with it, which is insane because he like doesn't really like reality TV that much. So like, that's good for me.
What?
No, yeah. He was like pissed I was leaving so we couldn't watch it.
Okay.
I was like, what? But we probably have like 4 episodes left of this season.
Amazing.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Who do you like on the boat?
I like Daisy. She's the chief stew.
Oh, yes.
I like...
No one else.
I do like Gary.
I love Gary. Yeah. No, Gary I want to hang out with every day. Yeah, I'm obsessed with him.
Okay, that's interesting because like he's kind of like the fuck boy and like the reason all the drama's happening, but like I love him.
But also it's Sydney's fault.
Yeah, because it's both of the girls' faults.
It is.
I'm embarrassed by the both of them.
You're what?
Oh, well, you haven't.
Sorry, it cut off.
Oh, embarrassed. Oh. Like for the both of their behavior.
Yeah, but do you like Allie?
Yeah, but towards the end of the season, I'm very annoyed about the whole situation because it literally doesn't end.
Oh God. Okay. I think I have 4 episodes, 3 or 4 left.
Yeah.
So.
I can't really.
Yeah. But the thing
You'll
was
find out.
when Sydney got in Gary's bed.
Yeah, he was like, this isn't going to be a thing.
No, but yeah, I don't know if it was the same time, but she like got in as he was already sleeping and she walked in and he was like, get out. But she ended up sleeping in his bed. I was like, imagine if this was a guy.
Oh, wait until
he would have been
season 3.
kicked off the show. Is season 3 good too?
Yes.
Okay, thank God. Because I was like, okay, if this is the best season, then like I don't want it to end.
Season 3 is really good too.
Ooh.
It's like
okay.
a newish cast.
But some of them are in it, right?
Yeah, Daisy and Gary are both
Gary?
on it.
Oh, thank God. Daisy gets on my nerves. I don't like her as much.
I really like Daisy.
Do you like Natasha?
No, I fucking cannot.
Really?
You like her?
I just don't. I think she's a little crazy.
Oh my God, she's so annoying.
I think she's good at her job, but
What?
yeah.
She's constantly messing up and like not listening to
I guess
what the
that's
guests
true. Like
need.
the runny eggs or whatever.
That's what's like so. I'm like justice for Daisy because she's literally just relaying the information.
Yeah,
and then
that's
she's
true. I
like,
kind of forgot
you
about
don't fucking know anything, bitch. And she's like,
I guess. I don't know. I like her on and off, I guess.
I don't like her at all.
I was annoyed with the egg thing because I was like, that is scrambled. The guest asked for runny eggs or sunny side up and she made scrambled. Like, this
has happened like a handful of times.
that's true.
And she's not like, she doesn't receive the information. She just gets offended.
Yeah.
And then it then becomes like Daisy's a bitch, but she's really just giving her the information that's being told to her by the guests on like what they want.
Do you like Glenn, Captain Glenn?
I'm obsessed with Captain
me
Glenn.
too. I'm at
He's
the
my
part.
favorite captain on like all of the
He is.
below decks.
I wish. Yeah, he's just so cute and
he's just like
an old guy.
So chill. Like Captain Lee, Captain Sandy, they're very like fame whores. Like they love to be involved.
Okay.
And Captain Glenn's just like chill vibes, like lols with them. Like he never reprimands them.
No, and I love the cutaways to him. It'll be them like yelling and
Eating
screaming,
matzo?
and then it goes to him like brushing his teeth or
He's
talking on the phone.
constantly in bed, like getting stepped on.
Yeah,
But
by
like
fucking
the
jail
other
or
captains,
whatever.
like insert themselves, are like constantly like yelling at people. So like for me, I love him because he's just like hang loose.
Yeah, I love him.
He's so cute. I'm obsessed.
And I also I hate what's his name, JL.
Oh God,
He's just like a child.
Oh, yeah. Him and I forget her name.
I can't remember her name either.
They are so annoying. JL is like,
It's not Daisy. It starts with a D. I don't know. Whatever.
I don't remember.
She's a little crazy too.
I'm trying to
But
they
it's
just
really
like
good.
annoy me because I'm like, how could you like a guy like that?
Who? JL?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know.
He there's nothing more unattractive than like lazy, like losery vibes.
Totally.
And that's him.
Like when they were asking for the waters, and he was on the boat. He's like, I'm just finishing my dinner. It's like,
Yeah.
this isn't like a rest time. You
I
gotta go
know.
give him the water. Yeah,
I
he
know.
really bothers me. He doesn't do his job.
Yeah.
And he complains and
Oh my God,
he,
just
apparently he
you
has chlamydia
wait.
right now and is upset by it, obviously.
Just you wait.
I'm like, what else can happen? There's only a couple episodes left.
God.
But we're watching the one right now with the ladies.
You gotta finish it tonight.
Like one of the ladies had the Trump
it's
bikini. She's like, titties for Trump. And her
They're
friend was like, stop.
Nightmares. Wait until the next season. They come back.
They do?
But she brings her I think it's her husband.
Uh-huh.
It's like
Is it Donald Trump Jr.?
it basically. It's insane. They were talking about him. They're like, Donald Trump Jr. single now.
Yeah, they said
And I
that
was
on
like,
this season. I know. Wait, was he married?
Yeah.
Oh, they got divorced?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Actually, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really follow
a
up in
loser.
his personal life at all.
Yeah. They are, oh my
Oh
God,
God,
they are the worst.
yeah. Nolan's having a hard time with those ladies. He has a really hard time
Yeah.
with like rich people complaining about things that
It's the show.
to him are dumb.
Yeah.
No, I know. I'm like, that's why I like watching Housewives. He gets really offended by it. So with these ladies, he's like, this is hard to watch, but I'm going to power through because I love the other people.
They're,
I think he'll like Vanderpump because he loves that they're.
has he like seen it when you've been watching?
Yeah, and he thinks that he likes Tom and
Yeah.
Jax, or he doesn't like Jax, but likes the
Yeah.
dynamic. Yeah, he likes he likes it because they're very normal people who just have a service job and they're just doing their job
Yeah.
and there's a little bit of drama. And I was like, that's Vanderpump Rules.
Yeah.
Like you will like it. So I'm gonna try to push that one on him because that
Love
would be
that.
everything. And then he would get all the references. Like
It's
Pump
real- yeah,
and
yeah,
Sir
yeah.
and stuff. Yeah.
Around LA.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you this was like years ago. I got an email to like be cast on a Below Deck.
No.
Yeah, they give it to you at like a discounted rate. They're like, we'll
How
give
much
it to you
is
for
it?
like, I don't remember the price. And we tried looking for the email the other day and I couldn't find it.
That's so funny. I was listening to the Morning Toast a couple weeks ago, and Claudia said that she got one too, but she was like, I'm not wearing a bikini or any type of swimsuit on TV. Yeah.
They must have just done like an email blast. It was like years ago I got it.
I would die to see her family on that. I think that'd be so funny.
I want to do it.
That'd be really fun. It's so
because they give it to you at a discounted rate, but
Okay.
then obviously you have to like tip a bunch.
yeah.
But if you got like a group of people who were like all willing to go in, like that would be really fun.
I know. Imagine it's the group we like too. I love Gary. I really like him.
I would literally be like, it has to be Glenn, Gary.
Yeah, you request the people.
Yeah. His voice is just so funny. Season 3's, oh my God, you're going to die. Season 3's like so
Is it
good.
on right now or is it
No,
over?
it's ended.
Oh, thank God. So I have a lot to watch.
It was on.
Okay.
But I think it literally ended like
Yeah.
recently.
Okay. I'm so excited.
Ugh, it's so good.
Yeah. I mean, if you guys haven't watched it, you should watch it. It's very entertaining.
Oh, I actually watched that all weekend. And then we've been watching The Boys.
The Boys?
Yeah, you wouldn't. It's like a
Is that what it's called?
hero show.
Oh. I was like, who are the boys?
But it's like, no, you probably wouldn't like it.
okay.
It's like they're heroes, but they're not. They're like bad, but they're good.
I guess I'll just have to see if I ever watch it.
But it's like really good. But I just know you struggle with that. It's not like an like it's present day. Like they
No,
live
I'd probably
in the
get
city.
into it if it's present day. I have a thing with superheroes. It's hard for me
Yeah.
to, but I don't know if I do because really anyone I've really watched, I've liked. So I think it's in my head.
Okay, it's a really good show.
I think I have a harder time with sports movies because there's always that long ass scene of them playing basketball. And I'm like, get to
my
the
God.
chase.
Those are my.
I know,
favorite
and I'm
kind of
so
movies.
sorry to say that, but
They're just like the most uplifting. Like yeah, except for We Are Marshall. That will like horrify me forever.
I never saw it.
It's about a football team that it's horrific. They were traveling as a team and their fucking plane crashed.
Oh
So,
God!
like the whole team died and then they had to like rebuild the team.
Oh well, not a good
But
one
it's
for you to watch.
an amazing movie.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Speaking of planes, I was reading, I was like going through TMZ to find stories. And did you see this? It's like not funny because he's dead. But some guy stole an airplane
What?
in Seattle. He like worked at the airport and I guess he like somehow went through security and then stole an airplane.
Like a commercial?
Yes. And then
A
took it
Delta
off.
or something? Like
No, I think it was an Alaskan Airlines, I believe.
Alaska Airlines. What?
And then flew it and then crashed it into like an island.
What makes you
on
think
it.
you can just fly a plane? He wasn't a pilot.
No. It said he
Damn,
worked at
when
the
was
airport.
that? I did
but
not even hear
I think
that.
it must have been this weekend because it was like relatively
What
close to the top.
Fuck? Yeah, I did not hear about
Me
that.
neither.
at all.
I got so nervous though because I was like, I saw the headline. And I was like, were there people on it?
Yeah.
But I reading it, it didn't seem
just
like
took
there
it?
were. Yeah. They said that it was like a suicide.
Oh my God.
Just
Was it
an
at the
airplane.
gate? Like, how did he get it?
They're literally like, we have no idea.
Dang. 'Cause in my head, it's at the gate and he just ran in and turned
Yeah.
the key or whatever
Yeah.
and backed it out and flew
Crazy.
away. Imagine trying to fly a plane. You have no idea how to do it.
No.
That would be the most panic inducing thing of my entire life.
I know. That is really wild.
Jesus. All right. Well, should we move on to Am I the Asshole?
You can start.
Oh, you want me to? Okay. Mine's kind of short. Am I the asshole for asking? What?
You said, am I the asshole?
Oh, because it says ask.
yeah.
Am I the asshole? Am I the asshole for asking for a new engagement ring?
Oh.
I feel like it's one of those that like we're not going to really be able to relate to very well, but I thought it was interesting. My 25, okay, she's 25, female, he's 27, male. My fiance / boyfriend proposed to me the other day. We have talked about getting married before this happened, and I've told him exactly what kind of ring I wanted, down to the shape and band. When he proposed to me, the ring wasn't anything close to what we previously talked about. I accepted the proposal, of course, but last night he brought up that his mother actually picked out the ring. He asked me what I thought about it, so I told him honestly that I thought what I thought and asked if we could get a different one. He got upset and told me I was being ungrateful and that I should be happy that he even got me a ring. He said that his mom was the one to pick it out, so I should just wear it today. I should just wear it. Today, his mom called me basically telling me that I have no taste in jewelry and that I should just go with what he says. I get that he spent a lot of money on the ring, but we have talked about what I wanted before and I'm going to be the one wearing it. Am I being ungrateful for asking for a new ring? Am I the asshole?
Okay, here's my thing. I'm not the kind of person that like would ever tell man went to get me for a ring. I think it's more special if it's like something that they pick out themselves, because it's like kind of how like they know you, how they see you. But I do understand that there are people that are like, this is what I have to have. I don't understand it, but I respect it.
Yeah.
I think that because they already talked about it prior and she was very specific about what she wanted, I like see where she's coming from. I also think it's really weird that his mom picked it out and like,
I agree.
he told her that.
Yeah.
Like I love my mother-in-law, but like to me it's so special. Of course I'm sure TJ had help picking out the ring because he's a man.
Yeah.
And probably was like, do you guys like this?
Yeah.
But like if he was like, oh yeah, my mom picked it out, I'd be like, oh, so you don't even care.
Yeah. No, for real.
So like
I think
honestly,
it's a little
I think
weird.
He is an asshole.
Yeah, and I think if you're with somebody and they tell you exactly what they want, you just need to get them that. Like, sorry, I don't think that you should rely on anybody else. Yeah. Your mom. I think
Unless
it's weird.
Like out of your if they're like, get me a $1 million ring. Like, of course, be realistic about what you want and like what your partner can afford and like what you can afford. However, you're going to pay for it. But like
she told you the shape she likes and whatever. So, I mean, I think he's kind of an asshole for not, honestly.
Yeah.
Because true, she's wearing it for the rest of her life. So you should get what she wants to wear and she thinks is nice.
Yeah. I think like even if he had gotten her like the shape and then like done his own little thing a little bit, like put his own little twist into it, like fine, like don't be ungrateful. But I don't know, like the fact that his mom, like he literally just was like, well, my mom got it, so you're a bitch.
Literally, like, well, I don't care what you want. My mom picked it out. I mean, even if it were me and I really cared about my ring and I told him, if at least he was like, I know this is what you wanted and like eventually we'll do that, but like this means a lot to me for another reason, I would be way more open to it.
Totally.
But this is weird and he's calling her ungrateful and I don't like his vibes. I think his vibes are really bad.
And his mom's vibes are terrible.
His mom's vibes are off the charts.
The fact that she's involved, give me a break.
I know. Like this is screams mama's boy.
Red flag.
Yeah.
Red flag, don't get married.
Yeah.
Call it off.
Call it off. Tell him that he's ungrateful for having you. And yeah, he should go kick to the curb.
Truth tea.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm going to do this one because I thought it was a little interesting given our conversation on good influences last week.
Okay.
In the dating realm, how we spoke about how there was or needed to be a site where if you went on dates,
you could rate them.
Yeah, but like all their bad qualities. As red flags.
Okay.
Because when I read this, I had an immediate reaction, but then I was like, oh, wait. So I want to see what you think.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for making a real life Pokedex of girls at my university? So freshman year of college, I began working on this project casually. I like to keep notes on women I talk to about their favorite things, activities they enjoy, gifts, candy they like, sappy shit like that. I suck at remembering things like that, so I decided to keep a spreadsheet. Eventually, after getting a handful of entries, I offhandedly mentioned it to my friend group. One had the idea that I share it with them so we could all keep new entries as they caught different entries. So this caught in quotes, meaning like assuming getting a date
brought home or something.
Yeah.
Caught a fish.
Disgusting. So this expanded farther. Right now, about 40 guys have access to it, and it's mainly the guys in my frat, of course. And the women featured are girls from different sororities. We also added more information, such as like where you should take them if you really want to impress them. We don't keep this information for any nefarious or scumbaggy reasons.
Nefarious.
just to help us know what to do if we want to impress certain girls. Like the original idea of this was to just keep information like their favorite color, so I didn't ever forget their favorite colors. Now it's helping a lot of guys. Somehow, a girl who was on the list found out and she was pissed the fuck off. She was eventually able to trace it back to me, so I assume someone who was simping for her snitched when the Pokedex wasn't making the girl like him. So she's pissed off and she made it out to be a guide to hooking up with women when it's most definitely not that. It's just to make impressing them on dates easier.
Okay, so what?
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
That's it. She made a big deal of this, telling so many girls around campus, and now they're all saying that by the start of the fall semester, none of them will be visiting our fraternity or going to our parties. Now all the guys are mad at me when I'm not even the one who told the girls about the list, and they were all also using the list. I also think it's unfair to say the list was all about sex when it wasn't at all. Am I the asshole? And there's an edit. I'm not a stalker. There was no information in it that could have been used to hurt someone, only to have a better date. It isn't about sex. I never used it for just sex.
Huh. Well,
so initially I was like, disgusting.
Yeah, but then it's like, wait.
But the way he's like beating around the, like, making it into what it's not, like, okay, you're impressing them for what reason?
No, yeah, it's that.
And the fact that it's passed around 40 men, like, are you all going out with the same women?
Yeah. Okay, well, when we talked about it on our podcast,
yeah,
in my mind, it was
it's like
more
the opposite.
Yes, and this is probably sounds really sexist, and like, sorry if it is, but I feel like if women do that, it's more of a protective thing. Yeah. And if the men, like in this story, are doing it, it's more like, we need to impress the women. When we were talking about it, and how I think it should be is, oh, I went on a date with this guy and he was super nice for 3 dates, and then he was pressuring me to have sex, and then he ghosted me. Like, that's what it should be used for.
Yes.
And I feel like it's okay if men use it the same way. I just don't think men care. Like, they care, but it's just different.
Yeah.
And this is used to impress women. I feel like that's totally different.
Like, you can't remember someone's favorite fucking color. Like, how many girls are you going out with?
No, literally. Like, you gotta do
There's
that work on
colors.
do the work on your own.
Like,
you know?
no one is like macaroni and cheese yellow. Like, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple.
Yeah, like, it's not that hard.
And violet.
And yeah, like, I wasn't thinking of it being used as like, oh, what's his favorite thing to do so I know how to impress him. Yeah. It wasn't like that. It was just what I said.
Totally.
So I think if it was used that way, if for some reason the men were like, she was really nice and then ghosted me, that would be fine.
Bit my dick.
Yeah, like, sure, that's fine. But I think this is a little weird. It's
so creepy, and I hate that he's like not saying exactly what it is.
Yeah, because like,
it's never used for sex. Okay, well, what? You're just gonna hang out forever?
They're frat boys, and they're talking about women. Of course it's about sex. They're trying to impress them to have sex with them.
And the fact that they call it a Pokedex to try to catch a date, like,
that's a lot.
You're creepy.
This is to catch a date. The one we were talking about was to avoid men who are gonna hurt your feelings or be weird.
I wasn't sure if it was a little hypocritical because they're technically both like lists.
No, I don't think it's hypocritical because it's a different version of it than we were talking about. Yeah. It'd be different if it was like I said, we're trying to impress guys, or which guy is going to pay for my things. Like, it's not like that. It's feelings.
Yeah.
Which men don't have. So they just care about, especially frat boys. Like, they're obviously in college. They're having the time of their life. They're just trying to have sex.
Yeah. They're doing bad things.
Yeah. They're disgusting. Children.
Ugh, like, I would love to see the kind of shit that they
I know. I wish we could find it.
I know.
It's like the beginning of Facebook.
I'm just like, be honest with yourself.
I know. I think he got caught. I think he got caught, and he was like, "No, I swear."
Yeah,
he's trying to convince himself. I wonder what the comments are like.
It's never scumbaggy. Like, literally, the fact that you keep a list is scumbaggy.
Did you find this on Reddit?
No, it was on I look at the Twitter one.
Let me see if I can find it and see what the comments are like.
Oh yeah. How do you everyone's probably like, you're sick, disgusting human.
What's the
like, you're passing it around your fraternity?
Yeah, it's gross. I mean, like, it's he's definitely the asshole.
Because then it's like, what? I don't know.
Was Pokédex in the title?
Yeah, it said.
How do you spell it?
Am I the POKEDEX? Pokédex.
No. These all just say Pokemon. I don't see it on here. Maybe he deleted it.
Oh.
Yeah. Sad. I wish I could find the actual.
Well, loser vibes.
Yeah.
Creepy vibes.
Very weird. Not hypocritical. It's a completely different thing.
Okay.
So he's the asshole.
You're the asshole.
We're assholes because we're ending the podcast now. So
thank you guys so much for listening. Like we said earlier, we have a Patreon. We will actually be posting a bonus episode this week, so stay tuned for that.
Should they email us? Do we have any emails left over?
I actually have no idea.
Okay, well, email us any problems you have at onlyfriends696969@gmail.com.
Perfect.
Or whatever, friends, family, work,
friends,
anything.
family discount.
Yep.
And then the audio version of the podcast comes out on Wednesdays, video version on Thursday. So make sure you're subscribed on YouTube. We also have another podcast called Good Influences. That podcast comes out on Tuesdays. So if you haven't listened to it yet, go do that.
Yeah, it's very funny. I was making TikToks for it and I was lolling. There's so many good moments in this episode. So
I like don't remember we recorded it so long ago.
That's a funny thing too. We recorded 2 episodes in one day and I was like not there.
Like a month ago.
Yeah. And so it was funny watching it again.
Oh God.
Like, what is this?
I had to like literally go because I made obviously all my spreadsheets. I was like, what was that? What's the episode?
I know. Like, oh yeah, school. So it's all about school. It's pretty funny, just our high school and college experiences. And it's Matt, obviously Matt King, Mike Sheffer, and us. So it's
Matt
a good time.
claiming that, oh God, now I'm remembering. When I was like, oh, tell me about the famous people from your college. And he was like, ugh. You know.
Matthew McConaughey. Like, okay, I get it. No, we don't know actually.
But yeah, that's going to be it. Thank you guys for listening and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.